Yeah, absolutely. After that little inch and a half first wave as expected this morning, wave number 2 right on cue is moving into the area as we speak. And unfortunately, conditions will begin to go downhill as we go through the remainder of the afternoon and evening. Our Max HD radar starting to see some activity here in Louisville, getting reports of some freezing drizzle, some sleet, but where I think you see the deeper blue out here in western Kentucky, again, that's kind of the leading edge of that solid shield of what will be some decent snow back toward Paoli, also Jasper maybe getting in the snow now as well. Bigger picture, look at all this moisture down here, and that's going to be rotating right up through the heart of Kentuckiana. Winter storm warning, basically all of the area. The only exception, the ice storm warning has been moved to include Columbia and Adair County and up toward Lexington. So that just shows you how close that sleet and icing line is going to be. But a lot of the area should be far enough to the west for it to be an all snow event. So literally hour by hour going through the afternoon, you see the deeper blue, and that's an indication of some moderate to even heavy snow at times. So it'll really be coming down as we get into the afternoon and evening commute. It's going to continue, and then eventually, I think as we head toward late in the evening, toward the night team at 11 o'clock, we'll begin to wind things down. We'll see a few light snow showers and flurries into early tomorrow morning and a few floating around. And again, it's going to be cold. It's cold out there right now, but here are some of the snowfall totals from our in-house data just to kind of give you an indication of what could potentially fall. It does look like the solid icing is going to be through the mountains of southeastern Kentucky, but it could clip again a few of our southeastern counties, maybe a tenth, possibly up to a quarter inch of ice accretion down there. But by Tuesday morning in the purple, 6 to 10 with some isolated spots higher than that, lesser amounts down south mixing in the sleet and the ice, and again a pretty tight gradient of accumulation, especially when you get down toward, say, Springfield, maybe Bardstown, over toward Hodgenville as well. 5 minutes ago, you could see the east side of downtown. The wind is blowing the wintry weather right into the heart of the camera, our UPSjobs.com HD camera network Roto-Rooter cam. So that shows you the conditions are beginning to go downhill. 22 out of the International Airport with some snow, a brisk northeast wind at 10 to 15. You see temperatures upper teens and low 20s. Factor in the wind. We've got a few single-digit wind chills out there. Our precipitation tracker break tomorrow. Another storm on the way on Wednesday, and the models have been trending a little farther east with the track. Some initial snow on Wednesday, and then again the bulk of the moisture moves in, and at this point, again, track is everything. If it's farther west, more mix. If it's farther east, more in the way of snow. And look at the solid blue into the day on Thursday and Thursday evening before this system wraps around and wraps out, that is. And you can see here we could lay some additional snowfall on the ground in addition to what we are looking at as we go through the remainder of the afternoon. So again, one of these deals where if you're at home right now, don't need to go anywhere. If you happen to have to go into work on this President's Day, definitely allow some extra time to get home. And of course, tomorrow morning's commute, even though the snow should end, we've got it returning as we speak. It's going to continue mainly through the evening and then tapering off overnight. And that's key because that will give the road crews an opportunity to clear off the roadways a bit. But with that amount of snow, just flurries tomorrow, cloudy and cold 22. It's going to take a little while. So again, allow some extra time for the Tuesday morning commute. Get a brief break, and then we'll kind of do it all again potentially Wednesday into Thursday with the snowpack in place. Temperatures stay below the freezing mark, but finally by the end of the weekend we may get above the freezing mark for the first time in quite a while.